city and the school needs to have a monument of him somewhere.
It's been a long time since Ralph Poteet was superintendent in Mesquite ISD. Poteet is now more associated with the high school than the man it was named after, but for me, it is such an honor to be in the pathway of his legacy.
You know, you see the kind of legacy that he left.
His legacy is everywhere.
He had a lot of firsts in the school district.
Not very many schools had their own planetarium, their own television stations, 4 channels, their own radio stations. He was ahead of the times.
The stories I've heard, he basically planned Galloway Avenue as it went, because when I first came here, Galloway ended at 80.
Probably his proudest was Memorial Stadium. That was something that he was very proud of.
About the only place you wouldn't see Dr. Poteet's legacy was on his desk.
Oh, his desk? It's always clean.
It was neat.
But there was nothing on his desk except for his pen set, and that was it.
Dr. Ralph Poteet came to Mesquite High School in 1955 as head football coach and athletic director.
This is a picture of Dad's first football team.
I used to tell Ralph all the time, we may lose a ball game, but we won't lose a pair of socks. I mean, he was so organized.
He and his assistant coach, Bud Campbell, built the Skeeters' first field house in 1956.
Showed the school board a 40 by 100-foot building completed with a whirlpool and training tables, washing machine and dryer for under $20,000. They realized then what he could do with a dollar bill.
There's probably not a person in education that knew more about school finance and how to get the most out of the least than Dr. Ralph Poteet.
Dr. Poteet became the district's business manager in 1960, and 4 years later, he was superintendent.
He worked 31 years total, 22 years as the superintendent. Growing up, if a new school was being built, we would have to drive by that school after supper to see how the construction was going.
He didn't run it with an iron fist. He was gentle, but everyone knew who the boss was.
Poteet High School opened in 1986, just a couple months after Dr. Poteet retired. His grandson walks into this school every day as a history teacher and golf coach.
He retired before I was even born, a year or two before I was born, so most of the stuff I remember him as are things that he was doing in retirement. I just remember going to football games at Memorial Stadium. Anytime that we would go out to eat somewhere, someone would always stop him. It was almost every single time, and would just talk about the impact that he made.
No one will ever know all the stuff he did, the stuff that he pushed to go in the direction of greatness for the city and the school.
I think his general treatment of teachers and students, I think that is his greatest legacy, is that he tried to treat people equally and with respect.